Thank you.
Oh, it's sweet, isn't it?
Very jolly.
Shall we sit down again?
Oh, won't you sing any more?
Oh, no more. I want you to talk to me and tell me all about yourself and the things you've done.
I've done nothing.
What a shame. Why not?
I never realize how dead I am until I meet people like you. It's depressing, you know.
Oh, but what nonsense. You're not a bit dead.
Oh. do you always live here?
Oh, I'm going to from now onwards. I intend to sink into a very beautiful old age. When the children marry, I shall wear a cap.
How absurd.
No, I don't mean a funny cap.
You are far too full of vitality to sink into anything.
Oh, it's entirely spurious vitality. If you trouble to look below the surface, you'd find a very wistful and weary spirit. I've been battling with life for a long time.
Surely such successful battles as yours have been are not wearying.
Oh, yes, they are. Frightfully. But I've reached an age now when I just want to sit back and let things go on around me. And they do.
I should like to know exactly what you're thinking about, really.
Oh, I was thinking of calling you Richard. Oh, it's such a nice, uncompromising name.
I should be very flattered if you would.
And I won't suggest you're calling me Judith until you feel really comfortable about me.
But I do. Judy.
Oh, I'm awfully glad. Will you give me a cigarette?
Certainly.
Oh, what a divine case.
It was given to me in Japan 3 years ago. All those little designs mean things.
Oh, what sort of things?
Charms for happiness and luck and love.
Which is the charm for love?
Oh, that one.
Oh, what a dear.
I'm afraid I couldn't help it.
What are we to do? What are we to do?
I don't know.
David must be told everything.
Everything.
Yes. There come moments in life when it is necessary to be honest, absolutely honest. I trained myself always to shun the underhand methods other women so often employ. The truth must be faced fair and square.
Truth, I don't quite understand.
Oh, dear Richard, you're trying to spare me. I know. You're so chivalrous, but it's no use. After all, as I said before, David has been a good husband to me according to his lights. This may, of course, break him up rather, but it can't be helped. Oh, I wonder how he'll take it. Oh, they say suffering is good for writers. It strengthens their psychology. Oh, my poor David. Oh, never mind. You better go out into the garden and wait.
Wait, what for?
Oh, for me, Richard, for me. I will come to you later. No. Wait in the summer house. I had begun to think that romance was dead, that I should never know it again. Before, of course, I had my work and my life in the theatre, but now, nothing. Everything is empty and hollow, like a broken shell.
Look here, Judy, I apologize for what I did just now.
Oh, but now you have come, and it's all changed. It's magic. I am under a spell that I never thought would recapture again. No.
Judy,
No. Don't make it any harder for me. No. I'm quite resolved. It's the only why?
It was my fault, Mrs. Bliss. Judith.
Oh, what a fool I've been. Oh, what a blind fool.
Mother, are you really upset?
I'm stunned.
But darling...
No, don't speak for a moment, Sorrow. We must all be very quiet and think.
It was nothing, really, for heaven's sake.
Nothing? I opened the library door casually, and what do I see? I ask you, what do I see?
I'm most awfully sorry.
Shush! It has gone beyond superficial apologies.
Mother, be natural for a minute.
I don't know what you mean, Sorrow. I'm trying to realize a very bitter truth as calmly as I can.
There's nothing so very bitter about it.
Oh, my poor child.
Very well, then. I love Sandy, and he loves me.
That would be the only possible excuse for your behavior.
Why shouldn't we love each other if we want to?
Sandy was in love with me this afternoon.
Not real love. You know it wasn't.
Well, I know now.
I say, look here. I'm most awfully sorry.
Oh, there's nothing to be sorry for, really. It's my fault for having been so ridiculous.
But, Mother...
Oh, ridiculous. I'm getting old. And the sooner I face it, the better.
But, darling...
Youth will be served. Oh, you're very pretty, Sorrow. Far prettier than I ever was. I'm very glad you're pretty.
I feel a fearful cab.
But why should you? You answered the only call that really counts. The call of love and romance and spring. I forgive you, Sandy, completely there.
Oh, well, that's all right, then.
I resent your tone, Sorrow. You seem to be taking things too much for granted. Perhaps you don't realize that I am making a great sacrifice.
Sorry, darling.
It's far from easy at my time of life.
Mother! Mother, say you understand and forgive.
No, understand. Oh, my dear. You forget that I am a woman.
I know you are, Mother. But that's what makes it all so poignant.
If you want Sorrow truly, I give her to you unconditionally.
Thanks awfully, Mrs. Bliss.
Oh, you can still call me Judith, can't you? It's not much to ask.
Judith.
Oh, there now. Away with melancholy. Oh, this has all been tremendously exciting, and we must all be very happy.
Don't tell Father yet.
No. We won't tell anyone. It shall be our little secret.
You are splendid, Mother.
Oh, nonsense. I just believe in being honest with myself. It's awfully good for one to know, so cleansing. I'm going upstairs now to have a little aspirin. You. You. What a strange, mad muddle you make of things.
Well, that's that.
Yes.
Oh, it's all right. Don't look so gloomy. I know you don't love me, really.
I'd say it, Sorrow.
Don't protest. You know you don't any more than I love you.
But you told Judith
That's
that
only
you...
playing up. One always plays up to Mother in this house. It's sort of unwritten law.
Didn't she mean all she said?
No, not really. We none of us ever mean anything.
She seemed awfully upset.
It must have been a slight shock for her to discover us clasped tightly in each other's arms.
I believe I do love you, Sorrow.
A month ago, I should have let you go on believing that. But now I can't. I'm bent on improving myself.
I don't understand.
Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. You just fell a victim to the atmosphere. That's all. There we were, alone in the library, with the windows wide open. Probably a nightingale somewhere about.
I only heard a cuckoo.
Even a cuckoo has charm in moderation. You kissed me because you were awfully nice. And I was awfully nice, and we both liked kissing very much. It was inevitable. My mother found us and got dramatic. Her sense of the theatre is always fatal. She knows we shan't marry, the same as you and I do.
But
you are under absolutely no obligation to me at all.
I wish I understood you a bit better.
Never mind about understanding me. Let's go back into the library.
All right.
And you see, he comes in and finds her there waiting for him.
Oh, she hadn't been aware at all.
No, and that's psychologically right, I'm sure. No woman in those circumstances would.
It's brilliant of you to see that. I do think the whole thing sounds most excellent.
Oh, I got badly stuck in the middle of the book when the boy comes down from Oxford. But it worked out all right eventually.
When shall I be able to read?
I'll send you the proofs. You can help me correct them.
Oh, how divine. I shall feel most important.
Would you like a cigarette or anything?
No, thank you.
I think I'll have a drink.
Oh, very well. Get me some plain soda water then.
There's no ice. You mind?
Not a bit.
There you are.
Thanks. I wonder where everybody is.
Not here, thank God.
It must be dreadfully worrying for you, having a house full of people.
That depends on the people.
I have a slight confession to make.
Confession?
Yes. Do you know why I came down here?
Not in the slightest. I suppose one of us asked you, didn't they?
Oh, yes. They asked me, but
Well?
I was invited once before, last September.
Ah, I was in America then.
Exactly.
How do you mean? Exactly.
I didn't come. I'm a very determined woman, you know. And I'd made up my mind to meet you ages ago.
That's very charming of you. I'm not much to meet, really.
You see, I'd read Broken Reeds.
Ah. Did you like it?
Like it. I think it's one of the finest novels I've ever read.
There now.
How do you manage to know so much about women?
I'm afraid my knowledge of them is sadly superficial.
Oh, no. You can't call Evelyn's character superficial. It's amazing.
Why are you being so nice to me? Have you got a plan about something?
How suspicious you are.
Well, I can't help it. You're very attractive. And I'm always suspicious of attractive people on principle.
Not a very good principle.
I'll tell you something strictly between ourselves.
Do.
You're wrong about me.
Wrong in what way?
I write very bad novels.
Don't be so ridiculous.
And you know I do because you're an intelligent person.
I don't know anything of the sort.
Tell me why you're being so nice to me.
Because I want to be.
Why?
You're a very clever and amusing man.
Splendid.
And I think I've rather lost my heart for you.
Shall we elope?
Oh, David.
Ah, there now. You've called me David.
Do you mind?
Not at all.
I'm not sure that you're being very kind.
What makes you think that?
You're being rather the cynical author, laughing up his sleeve at a gushing admirer.
I think you're a very interesting woman. And extremely nice looking.
Do you?
Yes. Would you like me to make love to you?
Really? I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
Oh, there now, I've knocked you off your plate. I'll look away for a minute. You can climb onto it again. That's right. Now then.
Now then what?
You're adorable, you're magnificent. You're tawny.
I'm not
you're...
tawny.
Don't argue.
This is sheer affectation.
Affectation's very nice.
No, it isn't. It's odious.
You mustn't be cross.
I'm not in the least cross.
Yes, you are. But you're very alluring.
Alluring?
Terribly.
I can hear your brain clicking. It's very funny.
That was rather rude.
You've been consistently rude to me for hours.
Never mind.
Why have you?
I'm always rude to people I like.
Do you like me?
Enormously.
How sweet of you.
But I don't like your methods.
Methods? What methods?
You're far too pleasant to occupy yourself with a commonplace.
And you spoil yourself by trying to be clever.
Thank you.
Anyhow, I don't know what you mean by commonplace.
You want me to explain?
No, not at all.
Very well, I will.
I shan't listen.
You'll pretend not to, but you'll hear every word, really.
You're so inscrutable and quizzical. Just what a feminine psychologist should be.
Yes, aren't I?
You frighten me dreadfully.
Darling,
Don't call me darling.
that's unreasonable. You've been trying to make me all the evening.
Your conceit is outrageous.
It's not conceit at all. You've been firmly buttering me up. Because you want to have a nice little intrigue.
How dare
It's
you?
true, it's true. If it weren't, you wouldn't be so
I
angry.
think you're insufferable.
Oh, Myra, dear Myra.
Don't touch
Let's
me.
have that nice little intrigue. The only reason I've been so annoying is because I love to see things as they are. First. And then pretend they're what they're not.
Words. Masses and masses of words.
They're great fun to play with.
I'm glad you think so. Personally, they bore me stiff.
Oh, Myra, don't be statuesque.
Let go my hand.
Your charge.
Let go my hand.
I won't.
You will.
You're perfectly sweet.
Dave.
You must say, it's an entrancing amusement.
Forgive me for interrupting.
Are there any chocolates in the house?
No, David.
I should like a chocolate more than anything in the world, you know.
It is a very unpleasant situation.
Horrible.
We better talk it all over. I shall do nothing of the sort. Please, please don't be difficult.
I apologize, Judith.
Don't apologize, I quite understand. Please let go of my hand, David. I should like to go to bed. I should stay if I were you. It would be more dignified.
I can't see any real necessity for a scene.
I don't want to see you. I just want to straighten things out.
Very well. Go ahead.
June has always been an unlucky month for me. Now look here, Judith. I'd like to explain one thing.
I don't wish to hear any explanations or excuses. They're so cheapling. This is bound to happen sooner or later. It always does to everyone. The only thing is to keep calm.
I am perfectly.
There is such a thing as being too calm.
Sorry, dear.
Life has dealt me another blow, but I don't mind.
What did you say?
I said life had dealt me another blow, but I didn't mind.
Rubbish.
Oh, you're probably irritable, dear, because you're in the wrong. It's quite usual.
Now,
No,
Judith, if only you-
no, be quiet. Let me speak. It is my right.
I don't see why.
Well, I am the injured party, am I not?
Injured?
I was extremely injured.
Injured?
Oh, David, your attitude is nothing short of deplorable.
It's all nonsense. Sheer unbridled nonsense.
No, David, you can't evade the real issues as calmly as that.
I've known for a long time. I've realized subconsciously for years that you've stopped caring for me in that way.
What do you mean, that way?
Just that way. It's rather tragic, but quite inevitable. I'm growing old now. Men don't grow old like women, as you'll find to your cost, Myra, in a year or two.
David has retained his youth astonishingly. Perhaps
just because he's had fewer responsibilities and cares.
This is all ridiculous hysteria.
No, Myra, Judith is right. What are we to do?
Do? Nothing.
Do you love her truly, David?
Mad.
David!
You thought I was only joking. Couldn't you see that all that flippancy was only a mask, hiding my real emotions, crushing them down? Desperate.
Oh, I knew it. The time has come for the dividing of the ways.
What on earth do you mean?
I mean, I'm not the sort of woman to hold a man against his will.
But you're both making a mountain out of a molehill. David doesn't love me madly, and I don't love him.
You do love him. I can see it in your eyes, in your every gesture. David, I give you to her freely, without question. We must all be good friends always.
Do you really mean that, Judith?
You know I do.
How can we ever repay you?
Just by being happy. I may leave this house later on. I have a feeling its associations may become painful, especially in the autumn.
Now look here, Judith.
October is such a mournful month in England. I think I should probably go abroad, perhaps to a pension somewhere in Italy with cypresses in the garden. I've always loved cypresses. They're such sad, weary trees.
Judith, what about the children?
We must share them, dear.
I will pay you exactly half the royalties I've received from every...
That's very generous.
You have behaved magnificently. This is a crisis in our lives, and thanks to you...
Oh, Judith, I will.
No, Myra, darling, please. Shush. We owe it to Judith to keep control of our emotions. The scene would be agonizing for her just now. She has been brave and absolutely splendid throughout. Let's not make things harder for her. And we can help. Come, we'll go out into the garden.
I will not go into the garden.
Oh, please, please go. I don't think I could bear any more just now.
So this is the end, Judith.
Yes, my dear. The end.
Mother! Mother, I've got something important to tell you.
Very well, dear.
Where's Sorrel?
In the library, I'm afraid.
Sorrel! Come out! I've got something vital to tell you.
You seem very excited, my boy. What's happened?
I wish you wouldn't all look so depressed. It's good news.
Good news. I thought perhaps Jackie had been drowned.
No! Jackie hasn't been drowned. She's been something else.
Father, what do you mean?
Jackie! She has become engaged to me! What on earth are you crying about, Mother?
Oh, all my chicks leaving the nest. Now I shall have only my memories left. Oh, Jackie, come and kiss me. Oh, you must promise to make my son happy.
And Mrs. Bliss is not...
No, I understand. I've not been a mother for nothing.
It's not for
No, you're trying to spare my feelings.
Well, I'm not going to spare your feelings or anyone else's. You're the most infuriating set of hypocrites I've ever seen. This house is a complete featherbed of false emotions. You're posing, self-centered egotists, and I'm sick to death of you.
Myra!
Oh, don't speak to me. I've been working up for this. Only every time I open my mouth, I've been mowed down by theatrical effects. You haven't got one sincere or genuine feeling amongst the lot of you. You're artificial to the point of lunacy. Oh, it's a great pity you ever left the stage, Judith. It's your rightful home. You can rant and roar there as much as ever you like.
Rant and roar! Oh, may God forgive you.
I'm not going to let you What's happened? Is this a game?
Yes, and a game that must be played to the finish.
Zora, what the dream.
So many of you. So many dreams trodden in the dust.
Love's whirlwind, dear old love's whirlwind.
I don't understand. You and Victor? My God!
Gosh, is that little Pam I hear crying?
She'll cry more, poor mite, when she realizes her mother is a...
Don't say it, don't say it.
Spare her that.
I have given you all that makes life worth living. My youth, my womanhood, and now my child. Would you tear the very heart out of me? I tell you, it's infamous that men like you should be allowed to pollute society. You have ruined my life. I have nothing left. Oh, God in heaven, where am I to turn?
Is this true? Answer me. Is it true?
You can't! Don't strike! He is your father!
Don't cry.
I'm not crying.
You were, I heard you.
It's this house.
concerned ponder. After last night.
What were you doing in the library just now?
Hiding.
Hiding?
Yes, I didn't want to run up against any of the family.
I wish I'd never come. I had horrible nightmares last night, with all those fearful dragons falling across the wall.
Dragons?
Yes, I'm in a Japanese room. Everything in it's Japanese, even the bed.
Oh,
I believe they're all mad, you know.
the Blisses?
Yes, they must be.
I've been thinking that
You
too.
suppose they know they're mad?
No, people never do.
It was Mr. Bliss asked me down. He hasn't paid any attention to me at all. I went into a study soon after I arrived, and he said, "Who the hell are you?"
Didn't you remember?
He did afterwards. Then he brought me down to tea and left me.
Are you really engaged to Simon?
Oh, no. I hope not.
You were last night.
So were you to sorrow.
Well, not properly. We talked it over.
I don't know what happened to me. I was in the garden with Simon. He was being awfully sweet. Suddenly, he kissed me and rushed into the house and said we were engaged. And that hateful Judith asked me to make him happy.
Well, that's exactly what happened to me and Simon. Judith gave us to one another before we knew where we were.
How frightful.
I like Sorrel, though. She was jolly decent about it afterwards.
I think she's a cat.
Why?
Look at the way she lost her temper over that beastly game.
All the same, she's better than the others.
That wouldn't be very difficult. I beg your pardon.
I say, I've got hiccups.
Hold your breath.
It was because I bolted my breakfast.
Hold it as long as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I can't anymore.
Oh, no. Eat a lump of sugar.
I'm awfully sorry.
I don't mind. Ah! It's a horrid feeling, isn't it?
Oh, horrid.
People have died of hiccups. Yes, an aunt of mine once had them for 3 days without stopping.
Oh, beastly.
She had to have the doctor and everything.
Oh, I expect mine will stop soon.
I hope they will.
Damn!
Drink some water the wrong way round.
How do you mean the wrong way round?
The wrong side of the glass, I'll show you. Oh, there isn't any water!
Perhaps coffee would do as well.
I've never tried coffee, but it might. There you are.
What do I do?
Tip it up and drink from the opposite side. Sort of upside down.
I can't reach any!
Come on. Look out, somebody's coming. Bring it into the library, quick.
Bring the sugar. I might need it again. Oh, God!
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are we the first done?
No, I don't think so.
Isn't this rain miserable?
Appalling.
Where's the barometer? Have you seen anybody yet?
No.
Good. We might have a little peace.
Have you ever stayed here before?
No. And I never will again.
I feel far from well this morning.
I'm so sorry, but not entirely surprised.
You see, I had the boiler room.
How terrible.
The window stuck. And I couldn't open it. I was nearly suffocated. The pipes made peculiar noises all night as well.
There isn't any sugar.
We'd better ring.
I doubt it'll be the slightest use, but we'll try.
Do the whole family have breakfast in bed?
I neither know nor care.
They're strange people, aren't they?
I think strange is putting it mildly.
What's the matter?
There isn't any sugar.
There is. I put it here myself.
Perhaps you'd find it for us then.
That's very funny. I could have sworn on me Bible oath I brought it in.
Well, it obviously isn't here now.
Someone's taken it.
It seems a queer thing to do.
Do you think you could get us some more?
Oh yes, I'll fetch you some. But mark my words, there's been some hanky-panky somewhere.
Clara's really more at home in a dressing room than a house.
Washington you distress her?
Of course. What other excuse could there possibly be for her?
She seems good-natured, but quaint.
This paddock's disgusting.
It isn't very nice, is it?
There you are, dear.
Thank you.
It's a shame the weather's changed. You might have had such fun up the river. What's that? Come out. What are you doing?
Good morning. I'm afraid we've broken a coffee cup.
Was there any coffee in it?
Yes, a good deal.
Oh dear, all over the carpet.
It was my fault. I'm most awfully
How
sorry.
did you come to do it?
Well, you see, he had the hiccups, and I was showing him how to drink upside down.
How ridiculous.
Well, thank heaven it wasn't one of the Crown Derbies.
Well, they've gone now, anyhow.
'Twas a sudden shock, I expect.
Yeah. I say, it's raining.
It's been raining for hours.
Mrs. Arundel?
Yes.
What are you going to do about today?
Nothing. Except go up to London by the first train train possible.
Do you mind if I come too? I don't think I could face another day like yesterday.
Neither could I.
Let's all go away, quietly.
Won't it seem a little rude if we all go?
Yes, it will. You and Miss Carleton must stay.
I don't see why.
I don't think they'd mind very much if we all went.
Yes, they would. You must let Mr. Gresham and me get away first, anyhow. Ring for Clara. I want to find out about trains.
I hope they won't all come down now.
You needn't worry about that. They're sure to roll about in bed for hours. They're such a slovenly family.
Have you got much packing to do?
No, I did most of it before I came down.
What is it now?
Can you tell me what trains there are up to London?
When?
This morning.
Why? You're not leaving, are you?
Yes, Mr. Gresham and I have to be up by lunchtime.
Well, you've missed the 10:15.
Obviously.
There isn't another till 12:30.
Good heavens!
And that's a slow one.
Look here. I'll take you up in my car as soon as you like.
All right, lovely. Well, you have got a car, haven't you?
Yes.
Will it hold all of us?
You said it would be rude for us all to go. Hadn't you and Mr. Gresham better wait for the train?
Certainly not.
If there is room, we should be very, very grateful.
I think I can squeeze you in.
Oh, that's settled.
When shall we start?
As soon as you're ready.
Mrs. Arundel, what are you going to do about tipping Clara?
Oh, I don't know. So what do you think?
I've hardly seen her since I've been here.
Isn't there a housemaid or anything?
No, I don't think so.
10 bob enough?
Too much.
We'd better give her £1.10 between us.
Very well, then will you do it and we'll settle up in the car?
What's that?
Yes, really, boy.
You do it much better.
No, I shouldn't. Come on, we'll finish our packing.
Here, don't leave me.
I'll just go and look at the car. We'll all be ready in about 10 minutes.
Yes, 10 minutes.
Right, sir.
Hello? Where's everybody gone?
They've gone to get ready. We're leaving in Mr. Tyrrell's car.
A bit sudden, isn't it?
This is from all of us. Clara, thank you very much for all your trouble.
Well, aren't you a dear now? There wasn't any trouble.
There must have been a lot of extra work.
One gets used to that here.
Yeah. Good morning, Clara.
Good morning. Hope you've been comfortable.
Come in. Oh, yes.
You upon my name, just take for two and two for take, made for you and you for me alive. Nobody near us to see us or hear us, no friends or relations on weekend vacations. We won't have it known that we own a telephone.
You've forgotten my orange juice.
Now I haven't, dear, it's just outside. Morning, darling.
Oh, listen to this. We saw Judith Bliss in a box at the Haymarket on Tuesday, looking as lovely as ever. Oh, there now. I thought I looked hideous on Tuesday.
You look sweet. Here you are, dear. You see that nice bit in the referee?
No, the Times.
The referee's much better.
I saw gay and colourful Judith Bliss at the Waveston Strays matinee last week. She was talking vivaciously to producer Basil Dean. It suits, said I, where ignorance is bliss, 'tis folly to be wise.
Oh, dear referee, it's so unself-conscious.
If you want any more coffee, ring for it.
I wish I was sitting on a lovely South Sea island, masses of palm trees and coconuts and turtles.
Oh, it would be divine, wouldn't it?
I wonder where everybody is.
I wonder.
alter her in space. It's too pink.
It's exactly like her.
What a clever son I have.
Now then, Mother.
Oh, it's too wonderful. When I think of you both in your perambulators, oh dear, it makes me cry.
I don't believe you ever saw us in our perambulators.
I don't believe I did.
It is finished.
What, dear?
The Sinful Woman.
Oh, splendid. Oh, read it to us now.
I've got the last chapter here.
Well, go on then.
Good morning.
I seem to know that boy's face.
Listen, you remember when Violet was taken ill in Paris?
Yes, dear, marmalade time.
Well, I'll go on from there.
Oh, do, dear.
Paris in spring, with the Champs-Élysées alive and dancing in the sunlight, lightly dressed children like gay painted butterflies.
What's happened to the barometer?
Damn the barometer!
Oh, don't get cross, dear.
Why can't you keep quiet, Sally? Or go away?
Sorry, Father.
Don't interrupt again. Gay painted butterflies. The streets were thronged with hurrying vehicles. The thin beep-beep of taxi
I
hooters
love big people.
seemed to merge in with all the other vivid noises, weaving a vast pattern of sound, which was Paris.
What was Paris, dear?
Which was Paris?
What was Paris?
You can't say a vast pattern of sound. What was Paris?
Yes, but what was Paris?
A vast pattern of sound. Which was Paris?
Oh, I see.
Jane Sefton, in her scarlet Hispano, swept out of the Rue Saint-Honoré into the Place de la Concorde.
Oh, she couldn't have.
Why?
Well, the Rue Saint-Honoré doesn't lead into the Place de la Concorde.
Yes, it does. It does, definitely.
You're thinking of the Rue Glass, Father.
I am not thinking anything of the sort.
Oh, David, darling, don't be obstinate.
Do you think I don't know Paris as well as you?
Never mind. Father's probably right.
Isn't right. He's wrong.
Now go on with your food, Sorrel.
Oh, don't be testy, David. It's a sign of age.
Jane Sefton, in her scarlet Hispano, swept out of the Rue Saint-Honoré into the Place de la Concorde.
Oh, that sounds absolutely ridiculous. Why? Don't you want it?
It is not ridiculous, it's perfectly right.
Oh, very well, then get me a map and I'll show
We
you.
haven't got a map.
Now look here, Judith. Here is the Rue Royale. This is your Creole Hotel, and here is the Rue Saint-Honoré.
No, it isn't. It's a Boissy Place.
No, that runs parallel to the Rue de
Oh,
Rivoli.
you've got it all muddled.
I have not got it all
Oh,
muddled.
don't talk to her.
Why not let Father get on with it?
Oh, well, it's so silly to get cross at criticism. It indicates a small mind.
Oh, my foot.
That was very rude. I shall go to my room in a minute.
I wish you would.
David!
Look, Father, Mother's right. Here's the place.
Oh, shut up,
Shut
Sorrel.
up yourself, you pompous little beast.
You think you know such a lot about everything, and you're as ignorant as a frog.
Why a frog?
David, darling, I give you my solemn promise that you're
I don't want your solemn promise, because I know I'm right.
No use arguing with Father,
Why
Mother.
isn't it any use arguing with Father?
Because you're both so pig-headed.
Are you content to sit there and let your son insult me?
I hope he's your son as well as mine.
I begin to doubt it. All right, that's it. Finished. I will never attempt to read anything to any of you again as long as I live. You're not the least bit interested in my work. You don't give a damn whether I'm a success or a failure.
Yes, well, you're dead certain to be a failure if you cram your books with inaccuracy.
I am not
Oh, yes, you are. And you're far evident spoiled.
spoiled. I like to know here spoils me. You are the most insufferable family to live
Oh,
with.
well, if I had then you would live somewhere else.
There's gratitude.
Mother,
Furious, what have you got to be furious about? Everybody rushing around adoring you, telling you how wonderful you
Well,
are.
I am wonderful, heaven knows. So don't you all.
Do sit down and be quiet.
How dare you speak to Mother like that?
And ever so theatrical.
Oh, not theatrical, I'm wounded to the core.
Rubbish.
Don't you say rubbish.
I will say rubbish.
Very rude.
People really do behave in the most extraordinary manner these days.
Come back and finish your breakfast, Sorrel.
All right.
Toast, please, Sorrel.
Go on, Davy, darling. I'm dying to hear the end.
Jane Sefton, in her scarlet dishonor, swept out of the rooms and underwear.